The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Darnay Holmes makes the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Middle. Mike 29. All day, dog. 50.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. This is intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? Was that like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
At the 12-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jones got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Back to throw. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And a Giants first down.
Barkley. And some room to work. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Oh, they'll let the tight end Ingram run with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
That was a good, strong run for a first down, and they are just dominating right now on this drive. They've stayed on the field, which consequently means the opposition's offense can't get out there and score any points.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Barkley. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Jones off the play fake, rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. This will be caught inside the 10. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now 4th down.
Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's face it. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. It's a party now. 29 is Mike.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. I got you. I got you. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Record.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He's got it at the 15. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
At the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be Jones himself on the option. And he will lose yardage back to the 34. Yard line.
TJ Watt there on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
I'm feeling like I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bells. Cause I was a blessed with no respect. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. They told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flip.
So that'll back him up 5. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature.
Here's Jones. Off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return, Johnson. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. First carry for James Conner. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 27-yard line.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Jones. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll go to Barkley again. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They go option here with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down, New York.
First down carry for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now they run the option on 2nd down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Off the bootleg, Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Back now in Pittsburgh, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Darius Slayton on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On the option, Jones is going to keep it. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. That's going to set him back 5 yards. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Jones on 3rd down. That's complete to Slayton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Darius Slayton.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Giants.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ball carrier.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Man open is board. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Williams on the tackle.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw.
9-yard line.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Pass.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
He's back to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
51 go straight. 51.
And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point.
13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We got a plane to catch.
Gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Push him back. Push him back. 48.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He was brought down.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts
Yard pickup.
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
48.
Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Steelers 14, Giants 13.